Here is Pop the Cork. This horse is just seriously outrageously cute. It's sort of ridiculous. He had a long weekend. He was last ridden on Thursday, so he had off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today I'm getting back on after 3 days off, and as you can see, he's just so wild. He is so good at the mounting block. He stands like such a gentleman. So the only notable change in Pop the Cork's last couple of days is that he just got his shoes changed, his race plates taken off, and so we put him in a regular set of steels up front, and now he's getting used to being barefoot behind. So I think when we first started off here, he looks a little bit sore behind, but as he goes, he gets better, and in a couple of days, he will be fully adjusted and he did feel great today, but a couple of days and his back feet will adjust to being barefoot. He actually has fantastic feet, so my farrier was very happy with him, and he was very well behaved for the farrier also, which is always wonderful. And I wouldn't expect anything less from him, given just how lovely he is to handle on the ground and in general. So my plan for this ride it really wasn't much of a plan. I just wanted to check in with him and see where he's at. I'd like to ride him in the field this week and pop him over some logs and things, but I didn't think it would be fair to do that after having a long weekend. So I just wanted to get it on him, check in, see how he feels, where he's at mentally, and then just make a plan based on that. And honestly, he really couldn't have been better today. He was so cute and so fun, and so I've still got him in the soft rubber straight bar, so really light bit. He's so soft in his mouth. He wants to be round. If you so much as pick up the reins and he feels your fingertips, he's going to make that nice round shape. No flash for him. I rode him in a flash on his first ride and it was not tight, but he got a little rub under his chin. So no flash for him, and he doesn't need it anyway. He's very good about not being fussy in his mouth or opening it excessively. And I just ride him in some little tiny spurs. And his improvement from his first post track ride to this ride, this is probably ride number 4 or 5 for him, is just incredible. It's amazing how fast these guys can learn and figure out the program and the expectations. He's just so straight, he's so steady, really soft, fun, easy young horse to ride. So he was going around so cute and perfect that I was just like, okay, well, let's just build in some ground poles just to sort of make it a little bit more fun. I like to sort of think of it as play. So he was being so good, I thought we would just play around with some ground poles. Again, with no real plan. It's not like I had some agenda for this ride. But oh my God, he's so cute landing on that left lead canter. So he was doing that so well that we just literally played around with the ground poles for about 10 minutes, and that was our ride. Now, on his second ride last week, we did pop over some of these things in the ring, and he was great. He ended cantering a couple of things, but in this ride, he really was like, okay, I'm ready to rock and roll these poles at the canter. So we sort of played around with cantering over poles, and the horse is just so cute. It really is ridiculous how easy some of these horses can be. And he is one that just absolutely soaks up being told how magnificent he is. He really likes getting all the praise and the pats, and I love making a fuss about them. So we get along very well because he lets me make all sorts of fuss about him and tell him how fabulous he is. So by now in the ride, when I watched the video back, I thought, okay, now he looks comfortable behind now. It was just those first couple of minutes he had to get used to being barefoot. And here I just thought we would repeat coming around that corner because I lost him a little bit out that outside shoulder. So I just wanted to ride through this short corner again, make sure I could keep that left shoulder straight. And that was much better. And then, oh, he came down this long side so beautifully. Horses like this one, they really spoil you because he just makes it so easy and fun. I almost feel guilty sometimes that I'm riding this horse around. I'm like, I can't believe this is my job that I get to ride this wicked easy cute horse around, and he makes himself look good. It's all him. Such a nice shape he had here. He's really figured out just by going over, ground poles a couple of times, how to make an adorable little shape over things. And there, if you go back and watch that closely on slow mo, he actually set up to land on his left lead and then realized that, we had the right bend, we were going to the right, and then sort of did a little change to the right, which was just so smart, so intuitive. Look at him cantering over his first little pole, so good. And, I hope that it looks like his canter is extremely balanced and smooth. It certainly is. The horse has a fantastic canter. And that's, that's what helps him make such a cute little shape over all these things. And it's what's going to make him a great jumper as he progresses. And he was just so relaxed about, figuring out coming in the canter. Oh, and then here, these are some really nice steps in the trot. It's just beautiful. So I wanted to change back to the left. So I thought, oh, well, we might as well go over the flowers. And he actually like really jumped them. He made a really good shape. I pulled a screenshot out from going over them, and he really made such a cute effort over those flowers. So now at this point, I thought, okay, he just was so fantastic coming in the canter to those poles. So I thought, we'll just repeat that to the left. We haven't cantered any poles. We've only gone to the right. So the goal here was to canter some poles to the left and then call it a day. And in all seriousness, I was on this horse for, I think, exactly 10 minutes. That's how quick and easy he made this. His canter is really even both directions. I mean, I don't think you could say that one way is easier than another. He's just an extremely even horse. He doesn't really have a direction that's harder or easier than the other, which is really not normal. That's so rare to find. So that distance was not perfect. I got him there on a little bit of a gappier spot than I would have liked, but we're not going to be perfect all the time. We got to learn to jump out of every distance, and he was super about that. Oh my God. And then he's so cute picking up his left lead again over the poles. What a good boy. There he sort of was wanting to break, so we lost our contact for a second. Oh, and then there his rider failed to see any sort of spot whatsoever. So he was a very good boy to deal with that. So this was for me, not for him, because I didn't see any distance the last time. So there we go. I managed to redeem myself for him that time. And then he just carried on such a nice balanced canter down the long side. I thought, well, let's just see if we can do it here too. Luckily, his rider saw a spot, and that was just perfect. I mean, God, what a cute horse. So that was that. Couldn't ask for a better ride.